Okay, as I was saying, ladies, girls, um, don't. In my last video, I'm just gonna look at it in the way that he's gonna be what I want. I'm not gonna settle for anything less than what I want. Okay, and you need to do the same. You need to love yourself enough. Love yourself enough, ladies, girls. Love yourself enough. Make a list. Start writing down things that you want in a guy, the things that you really appreciate and want to have in a man. Write it down. Look at it. Read it. Start getting that in your subconscious so that when you meet a guy, if he's not living up to these things, you think, no, that's not what I want. And you know what I'm talking about realistically. I'm not you can't make a list of 90 things and expect the guy to reach them all, but I'm talking about the basics: kindness, thoughtfulness, respectful. Does he listen to you? Does he care about you? All that good stuff. When you're sick, there's one of the biggest clues about a guy that you'll ever find that I found out. If you're sick, you might even fake it just to see what he's like. If you're dating a guy and let's say you get really sick, is he there for you? Is he like, what can I do for you? Can I help you? Or is he like, well, call me when you get better? If you get that, you know what to do. Out the door, never see the jerk again. Believe me, I've experienced that. Um, make a list of the basic things that make a good guy, and I'm telling you, if you start putting that in your head, because that's where I'm at now. I know that if I meet a guy now and he it does not meet this what I have in my mind that I now know makes up a good man. And I'm not talking, perfection in skin and hair and perfect body, No, I'm talking about who he is inside. I know what makes a good guy. If he's not going to meet that, it's already in my head and I'll know within minutes. Like, you know what? I don't like you and it's going to be over. You need to do the same thing. Write it down, ladies, girls. Write it down what you know makes a good man. Make a nice, decent, list of reasonable list, and start focusing, so that when you do meet the guy that's a jerk, your subconscious automatically comes into play and says, no, no, he's not a good guy. Don't want him. That's what you want. You don't want to go through 10 days, 20 dates, a year of dates. Well, I've made that mistake. And then you say, God, what was I doing with that idiot? Quit wasting your life on these idiots. There's too many out there that really are good. And you need to think that you're worthy of that. Tell yourself you're worthy of that. Tell yourself, I deserve the best guy. I deserve to be treated well. I deserve the absolute best from a man. And set your sights for that. There's nothing else to say but to set your sights for that. Because if you don't, you're going to settle for less. I know, I've done it. It's not worth it. Um, and remember, you cannot love someone else in the right way if you can't love yourself first. You have to love yourself first before you're able to really give to another human being. And that goes for the guy. If he doesn't really love himself and he doesn't treat himself good, if he's not good to himself, having a decent life, he's not a drug user, he's not an alcoholic, he doesn't have to have drinks every damn night, he doesn't have to be running wild all the time. If he's not treating himself well, guess what? He's not going to be treating you well, and that's what you have to look at. There's so many things you can look at in terms of what a guy is going to be about, and you don't even realize it. Like I said, well, number one, if you're sick, see how he treats you when you're sick. See if he really cares for you or waits till you're well. If you're out, is he going to be sitting there drinking when he's the one driving? Does he treat your friends with respect and kindness, or does he just shut up and clam up around them like, oh God? You know, there are a million little things that you can start gauging this person by that makes a huge difference in your relationship. And it's a fact. I mean, you get too many women get taken by somebody's looks. Okay, say he's a great looking guy, you think he's attractive. Okay, and there is this sexual chemistry. Well, if you don't get that out of the way, you're not going to see the person for who they really are, and that's where it's at. You've got to know who they really are. Listen to me, and listen to me well. Listen to me. Put all the attraction aside in terms of physical appearance and look for what's in the head. Please look for what's in their head so that you know what you're getting into. And test him. Yes, test him. See what little things he does for things that come up in your life. If you have children and the time has come for you to bring those children into this to the picture, which I advise not doing that right away if they're young, especially if they're really young kids. You don't bring guys into their life. You can't have them coming and going. I say wait until you realize you're going to be serious with each other. Then you can introduce the children. And right away you have to see how they treat those kids. Are they really friendly and caring towards them, or are they standoffish? If they're standoffish, forget them. Get rid of them. I don't care how great they treat you. If they're not treating your kids like, yep, hey, hi, buddy, how's it going? And, you know, maybe surprising him with a little toy or something or whatever, just to show I'm thinking of you, I care about you. All they do is focus their attention on you. Get rid of him, because I can guarantee you he's not going to be good for you and your kids, and you don't want that. Okay, that's just a fact. I know that. Believe me, I've been there, so don't do it. Um, but like I said, love yourself enough. Test him, and I mean that. Test him. Find little things that you want to see their reaction to. You have to. Like let's say you call from a restaurant. You call him and say, oh, you know, my car's not running well. It's making a funny noise. Is he going to come and help you? Or is he going to say, well, gee, I'm really sorry about that, but I got to go. I got to go talk to I'm going to meet my buddy. You need to do these little things, and it's not wrong. It's finding out what he's all about inside, okay? Because you don't want to wait until you completely invested your life and your love into a man, and then when these things occur, you say, whoa, he just left me alone. I'm sick now. Whoa, my car broke down. He didn't even come to help me. Oh my gosh, he didn't want to come to the wedding with me, my cousin's wedding. Oh, you find all this stuff after you fall in head over heels with him, then you go through hell. So I'm sorry, I'm going to tell you. Test him. Find out what he's like. Think of little things that you think about. If you're going to have a relationship with this man in life, think about all the little things that might come up in life. Something breaking in the house. Your toilet stopped up. The sink is leaking, or whatever little things that occur in everyday life. Not just on a date when everybody's trying to be their best. Everyday life. Call this guy. See how he reacts to it. If he acts like, don't bother me with it, I have other things to do, dump the idiot. If he says, oh wow, your sink's leaking, look, and I can come take a look at it. He may not be, you know, inclined, he maybe can't do that, but then maybe he can at least say, oh look, I know a good plumber that can help you, you know, or something like that. But if he's just like, hey, it's not my problem, get rid of the idiot. Don't waste your time, ladies. Love yourself enough to know you deserve better. I mean, there's just too much in life that you can find out about a person before you actually fall for them. You know what I'm saying? You need to have that control within yourself to say, I am not going to fall in love until I see what this person is all about, because I've seen that so much. Oh my God, celebrities, everyday people, they fall head over heels, and the next thing you hear is, well, I didn't know he was this, and I didn't know she was that, and I didn't. And it's like, well, you should know. And that's why it's going to be for me. I am going to test a guy. I'm going to throw little things in there to see how he reacts to them. And if he acts like it's not my problem, well, then he's not going to be my problem. So I'm telling you, ladies, use your heads, not your don't use your heart. And I'm going to tell you that. Don't use your heart, use your head. Don't use your sexual attraction, use your head. Don't use his sweet talk and his kind words. Use your head. Actions speak louder than words. He can tell you anything he wants. He can tell you you're the most beautiful, wonderful human being in the world. But then you get sick and he doesn't see you for 3 days. No. Use your head. Use it good. Really plan your relationship out. If you meet someone you really like and you're really thinking, maybe I want to see this guy more often, start finding out what he's about. That's my main thing to you. Don't wait till you've lost your heart and then you find out all the things about him that you're thinking, what in the world am I doing with him? That's what I have to say. Be careful with that online dating. There's a lot of idiots. There's a lot of dangerous men out there. They're out for nothing but sex. They'll con you. Don't let them con you. Be very careful. Please use your heads. Whatever age you are, if you're doing this online stuff, please be very, very careful. I don't care if you're 21 or if you're 61. Use your heads, women. There's too many men out there who are insane. They're just, this has kind of been their ground, you know, to find women to get sex, and they just want to use them. So if you're not looking for that, be very careful. And even if you are, be careful. I mean, you know, just because you decide you want to go have sex with somebody, I don't care if you're gay or straight. If you're looking for a relationship, be careful and make sure they treat you well, okay? I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a guy, girl, guy, whatever. You make sure that the one you're with treats you well and respects you and loves you and shows you that he cares about you as a human being, not just a sexual partner, because that will disappear someday. And you got to know what's left behind that. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day. I will talk to you later, and I hope with all my heart that in some way I was able to help somebody keep from being in an abusive relationship, to keep from, you know, to get out of one if you're in one, and to start respecting yourself as a woman for what you rightfully deserve, which is to be treated like a queen and to be treated well. You deserve nothing less, And you've got to tell yourself you deserve nothing less than being treated well, respected, and with kindness. Pure kindness and a true gentleman. Look for a true gentleman. If he's not, please do not waste your life. Life is too short to waste it on a guy who is not a gentleman to you. So, you guys take care, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.